There's been a lot of moves made, man. My nigga, is that a 10? Is that a 10? Ah, damn. It's been a lot of moves, man. Really the most I ever seen. I ain't never seen so many big names, you know, just move around like this, man. It's mind-boggling. But at the same time, I love it. I love it. I love it. Hey, man, listen. I just like to see change. I like to see movement. I like to see a lot of change in pieces, you know. So, guys, a lot of people have been moving around. And I feel pretty good about it because we have restored balance in the NBA. Well, maybe. But really, I'm here to get the winners and the losers of the NBA, of the free agency, man. Really, that's what I'm here for. I ain't here for nothing else. You know? You got big names. Kevin Durant went to the Nets. Kyrie Irving, Nets. DeAndre Jordan, Nets. Hey, good job. Who else we got? Jimmy Butler, Heat. Kemba Walker, Celtics. Now all these things, I mean, I didn't predict them. I didn't predict them, but they happen. But there are a couple of names I did expect to make the move they did. Klay Thompson stayed in the Warrior land. I mean, how could he leave? If you thought he was leaving, you must be kidding yourself. Okay? The Warrior system is tailor-made for him. Him, Steph Curry. You know, maybe Draymond is expendable, but those two in the backcourt, hey, always. They're going to end their career together. Or they should. Other than that, you got Kristaps Porzingis staying with the Mavericks. We expected that. But one thing I didn't expect. D'Angelo Russell going to the Warriors. That confused me a little bit. Because I'm going to be honest with you. Klay going to be hurt for the first 6 months. He gonna be hurt for until about January, February, somewhere around there. So guess what? It's going to be Steph Curry and D'Angelo Russell in the backcourt. Hey. And you know anybody who they guard, they having a feast. They having a feast. They having Thanksgiving dinner. Because both of those guys cannot guard at all. You got Steph Curry 6'3", D'Angelo Russell 6'5". Hey, they got good size. They got solid size. They just don't play no defense. Hey, they barbecue chicken. Barbecue chicken, man. So I guess they had to get something back for KD. Now I did hear that they might trade him. Do that. Do that. Because they're going to be getting buckets, but hey, they're going to be getting bucked up too. So, I mean, that was completely surprising to me. But I guess that's a consolation prize. I guess. Other than that, we still don't know where Kawhi is going. Maybe we do. Maybe we don't. But maybe we do. Listen. Picture this. Now, I said there is balance in the NBA now, but if Kawhi Leonard goes to the Lakers, obviously those guys are the favorites. It might be tough to put some surrounding talent around him. But, you know, 3 top 5 guys on the same team, oh, that's ridiculous. And, you know, I don't want to hit a jibber jabber about, you know, anybody bashing Kawhi, because he a 2-time NBA champion. He a 2-time Finals MVP. He get to do what he want. He can do whatever he please. He already proved himself in the league. Simple as that. You can't really knock that. Now, I will say, yeah, that may be weak a little bit. Yes, hey. But guess what? Obviously, you can do whatever the hell you want to do. Okay? You have that privilege. And honestly, I would not go back to Toronto. First of all, listen. Toronto. It's a wrap for those guys. I predicted them to win the championship, but listen, that's the only championship these guys are winning. Hey, they got lucky. Let's just keep it 100. They got lucky. So, I mean, I wouldn't go back to the Toronto Raptors. Everywhere else is looking like duds. If you go to the Clippers, you definitely ain't winning no championship. No other situation is looking as good as the Lakers right now for Kawhi Leonard. Jimmy Butler took off to Miami. He don't even want to team up because, you know, right now it's just a bunch of duos. The best of whatever duo wins, you know. Hey, man. But if Kawhi goes to the Lakers, I mean, hey, what can you say? Can't say anything. Well, you can say a lot of things, but they won't matter. But listen, those are the big name guys. Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, Jimmy Butler, Kemba Walker, Klay Thompson, Kristaps, D'Angelo, Kawhi Leonard. We still have Boogie Cousins available. I'm interested in seeing where he goes, because he's gonna have a full season, you know, of, you know, just working on his game, getting back to full form. Last year he was working on getting back healthy. So he'll have a full off season of getting back, you know, to his, you know, pre-injury days, and I think that'll benefit him. So we'll have to see what happens with that. I think it kind of depends on Kawhi Leonard, because if Kawhi Leonard don't sign with the Lakers, I think Boogie may sign with the Lakers. He might team back up with KD. I mean, I'm sorry, AD. He might team back up with him, and they add a couple more guys. They might add Danny Green. I mean, you just never know, man. I think the Lakers will be fine, though, but I'm interested in seeing where Boogie Cousins go also. But the next wave of free agents, you got guys like Tobias Harris, Chris Middleton, Al Horford, some of those type of guys. And, you know, those guys got about 5 years of 180. Hey, a lot of people saying they overpaid, but hey, they put in the work. And there's 2 reasons you get paid. You a top player, or you a pretty good player, and you fit into the system, and they want to win. So congrats to those guys for getting money. But I think they play a big part in championship contention. So they got to get paid max if you want to keep them. Man, what else did I want to say? Listen, we got winners and losers. Yeah. The winners and losers of the early period of free agency. Obviously, you got the Nets. They're a winner. Next, I want to say, you got the Sixers. The Sixers brought back Tobias Harris. They even signed, who else did they sign? Al Horford. They signed Al Horford. They sure did. Damn, I ain't even. Okay, yeah. And they brought back a couple other guys that was in there, but Al Horford is a 4 and a 5. He can play both positions. A veteran, you know, low ego. Both him and Tobias is low ego, so they also got what's his name from Miami Heat, Josh Richardson. So, hey man, they looking like, I would definitely, you know, say they a top 2 team in the East, especially with Durant being out next year. They're a top 2 team in the East. That's if Kawhi doesn't return, which he shouldn't. But hey man, the East is looking real good right now. But I like the moves that the Sixers made. You had to let Jimmy Butler go. He just didn't fit with those guys. He didn't fit. And the Sixers made great moves. So I think they're one of the winners. And also, we have the Bucks. Now, the Bucks brought back Brook Lopez and Chris Middleton. Big pieces of their you know, playoff run. They did a good job. You know, obviously, Giannis, he needs to get better, you know, with shooting the ball, because the Raptors basically, you know, locked up that paint. They packed the paint, and it was tough after that. It was tough. You seen it. It was tough. So I like the moves that the Bucks made. They even signed they just signed him too. What's his name? Wesley Matthews. They just signed Wesley Matthews, and that's a good move right there. So the Bucks are definitely gonna be right back there in contention again. And that's 3 teams that I have as winners. But I got an honorable mention. I got a sleeper for you guys, and that's the Utah Jazz. They brought in Mike Conley. They brought in Bogdanovich, and they're elite defensively. You know, before they were just elite defensively, had no offense. They were relying on Donovan Mitchell to chuck up all these nasty shot attempts. Listen, I've already said all this. The Utah Jazz didn't have any offense. They forced shots up through Donovan Mitchell, which resulted in terrible shooting percentages, especially in the playoffs. But adding the likes of Mike Conley, a veteran point guard who went off for, you know, dubs last year, and then adding Bogdanovich from the Pacers, the Oladipo went down. He started averaging dubs. So they definitely got 2 offensive pieces that's gonna pick that offense up. And the Jazz are definitely a sleeper. Now, those are my winners of this early free agency period. Now, as for the losers, obviously, we got the Knicks. But also, we got the Knicks. And we got the Knicks. We got the Knicks. They the definite losers. After all the stuff that was being talked about the Knicks, about Zion and KD and Kyrie Irving and this and that and all that, they had the worst record in the NBA. They couldn't get the #1 pick. Man, they should have already knew it was going downhill from there. You know, you picked up RJ Barrett, who I think will be a solid player, but I mean, hey, obviously they need some hype around that city. Zion would have brought that. They traded Chris Stapps for cap space. They traded their superstar. Hey, man, I don't know what to say about the Knicks. Hey, Knicks fans, listen. Hey, listen, those are your losers. So, with that being said, the Knicks are signing a lot of 2-year contracts, so I guess they trying to get ready for free agency in 2 years. Maybe y'all will have better luck next time. Maybe. We'll see. Other than that, though, we still got a couple big names left. Like I said, Kawhi Leonard, Boogie Cousins. You still want to know where Danny Green is going. You know, you got a couple other guys that still needs to sign, and a couple other teams that need to fill their rosters out. But so far, so good. I like all the change that's been happening. Change is very good. Everybody wants to see something different. We were definitely getting tired of seeing the Warriors. And yes, I'm speaking for you too. You were getting tired of seeing the Warriors in the finals also. Yes. We don't want to see that anymore. We want to see something different. Shake it up a little bit, okay? And by Durant leaving, shaking the free agency wave up like that, hey, that just created ripples and, you know, just created a ripple effect throughout the league, and I think that's good. So with that being said, man, guys, I will be having some more videos coming out. I got some top 10 videos, so make sure you stay tuned for that. It will be lit. Also, I got some gaming content. I'm excited for that. And we over here working, man. So if you enjoyed the video, make sure you leave a like. If you want to comment, hey, do what you do. Whatever you want to do, whenever you want to do. But if you're new, subscribe, man. Now I get at y'all boys next time.